Welcome back to the channel. What I have for you today is the winter dry season. We are now past the halfway point for our second time through Horizon Cars and Coffee. And this is a really fun series. It's nice to see it out and about in free roam. When you're in the big map, you can go over here and see this point of interest. It's pretty cool. First up, I've been saying it for a couple days, but this Mazda MX-5 RF is awesome. If you don't have one, you can either get it here for 20 points from this week's festival playlist, which I'm sure you're going to complete, but you can also get it from a Horizon Backstage Pass, which is right there. I'll go show you guys that in a second. But first, let's go through the rest of this week's festival playlist. The weekly challenge, Innovation That Excites, Chapter 1, Take It Easy. Own and drive the 2010 Nissan 370Z, the 6th generation of Nissan's iconic Z-Car series and successor to the fan favorite 350Z. All right, not a bad car to have as a weekly challenge car. Today's daily Snappuccino. Take a photo of your car at the Horizon Cars and Coffee Shop at the western end of the Federal Highway. We can do that. That's no problem. We'll cruise by there. Let's see what's in the shop. We get a Veyron for 600 Forza Thumb points. I don't know if that's a good or a bad deal. I guess it depends on how much money you have and how bad you want one. The rest of it here, Horizon Backstage Pass. I mean, that's pretty steep. I guess when you look at that, it's not too bad. But I never use this car. I never use any Bugattis unless I have to. Sombrero. And the suit, pretty cool. A Ferrari F12 TDF. I don't use that either. Maybe you do. Who knows? We get a Viper, and we're going to be racing on the circuit Cadillac and Chevrolet A800. I think I remember that, and I liked it. Let's see if we still feel that way tomorrow in tomorrow's video. Event Labs, we have 3. We're going to be doing that on Sunday for the Event Lab Showdown. Like I said, tomorrow is the trial, and on Saturday, we have PR Stunt Speed Run, Speed Trap, Drift Zone, and Speed Zone here. 3 in Mexico, 2 in the expansions for a total of 5. That's awesome. We have some seasonal championships. A photo challenge we'll get to in a little bit. Same with the collectibles. That's going to be at Horizon Cars and Coffee. We can hit a bunch of those. They're huge, and it's really fun. You'll get credit for this if you do 10, but you can do it all week long because they're going to be there. They're going to spawn in. And I wish collectibles were around more often. 1 week a series, if that isn't enough. Remember to do your monthly rivals. We have 4, no Forza EV this month. You can check out that Mazda RF right there. And there's the expansion stuff. So let's get into it. What was the first thing I was going to do? Yes, I was going to show you the Mazda. So let's go do that. So we'll change car. We'll go down. I want to show you the exhaust note I keep talking about. So I have 2 because I bought one. I'm going to leave that one I bought new. I like to keep them in the packaging, I guess, unless I need one. Unless I need to bust it out. So let's listen here. We're going to bring it up on launch control. Now, we're going to bring it up on the rev limiter, I guess. I think that thing sounds amazing. Also, if you see to the left of our speedometer there, we have a left stick icon and some up and down arrows. We are already in the down position. Let's go ahead and hold that. You'll see it actuate. The hard top, target top, whatever it is, will slide up into place. And there you go. It takes a long time. I usually don't drive like this, but since we changed it, I'll leave it up. That's pretty cool for a Miata. Let's go look at cars real quick. I'll show you Horizon Backstage. I didn't vote last week. That's hilarious. So let's check out the voting real quick. Whoa! Some smokers. The Ascari, I never use. I don't know much about it. The RS4 Avant is pretty cool, but I'm going to the right. I love Koenigsegg, and I love that CTSV wagon from 2014. Supercharged LS power in a great form factor. Let's do it. There we go. So let's see what won last week. I know it was some muscle cars. So, okay. And then this one the week before. Cool. So you have so many cars here to choose from to use your backstage passes. You can see I used one here for this. There it is, the Miata RF, and just so many. Crazy. 33 cars in there. All right, so I'll get on the wheel here. First up, let's drive to Cars and Coffee. And I think we just need to take any picture, right? Any car. We'll see how fast this thing goes. Get a little in-car view. Yeah, pretty cool. Probably not great for the video, though. There we go. I love how we're getting flames from a stock car when we let off. This is geared super long. See, it has that great sound. I would hate to change it, but I think it needs some more power. Just so we can scoot around a little bit. It feels like we're going really fast, but we're only going 130. Especially since I have one of these that's going to remain stock. Ooh, 6th gear. There we go. I can make this one. Ooh, the suspension is super soft. I can make this one modified. Make it handle. Make it fast. So we're almost to Horizon Cars and Coffee. Are we losing speed? This is a weird feeling. Alright, here we go. We're here. Let's whoa this thing a little bit. And there's the ramp. It's a little early, but look. Coffee cup. Bang. And the beans come out. It's hilarious. Alright, so let's flick up here. Take a picture. It's at night. Whatever. How did I snap that? Where was that at? Toyota Sprinter Trueno. Okay. And there's the photo challenge over there. Oh, it's right there. Awesome. I got some promo and I didn't even mean to. So there you go. Snappuccino complete. Let's go ahead and hit these coffee cups. This thing would make a pretty good drifter as well. So I think we've got all the coffee cups that I can see. Maybe we have to come back. Nope, there's some more. Okay. Gonna launch this one. Nice. Okay, so they're out here as well. They're not just on the coffee stand platform. They're on the little places to park up out and around here. I can't make that jump. I don't know what could, really. I wish they would kind of load back in, even for you, after maybe 30 seconds or so. But also, spill the beans complete. There you go. Also, if you like fast travel away and hang out somewhere over there and then come back, they usually respawn. We're doing things in a little haphazard manner today. Let's get into the weekly challenge. First, we need to own and drive this 2010 Nissan 370Z. You guys are gonna hear me say Nissan and Nissan both ways, and if that hurts you, I'm sorry. For real. My son made this one. This one's pretty cool. Is that the only one I have? Interesting. Okay, so we're gonna own and drive. Here we go. Take it easy, complete. I didn't even do anything. Chapter 2, Nismo treatment. So your 2010 Nissan 370Z Nismo edition. Wait, it's not? Okay. Back to the garage, then, and let's go fix this. Spend 10,000 credits or more on upgrades and give your Z the Nismo treatment. So I think I've done that. So we're going to go and just spend 10,000 on upgrades. So we'll go to the body modifications here. And there you have that. There's also another one, and it's ugly as heck. Let's see if we can make this all-wheel drive for 10,000. I'll do it. Sounds good to me. We're just barely over S1. It's fine. I don't think we're going to do any racing with this. We'll see, though. I feel like they should give you credit if you've already done this. That's what sucks about playing these series again. There you go. Nismo treatment. Chapter 3 comes naturally. If you decided to keep the stock engine, then under the hood of your 2010 Nissan 370Z is a 3.7 liter naturally aspirated V6 pushing out 332 horsepower. Great for drifting, maybe? Let's find out by earning 200,000 points at drift zones, as I just put all-wheel drive in it. That is amazing. Okay. Wow, that's fun. Okay, so let's go here, and actually I'm gonna go put some different tires on. I think we can still get this done with the all-wheel drive. I don't know, maybe I'll take it back off. Let's grab the drift tires. We do own those. Okay, nice. I'm gonna reduce the rear track width just for fun. We've got wide tires, and we're gonna also get not so wide tires in the rear. We'll revert back to that. We'll add twin turbos for another 100 horsepower. Drift suspensions. You see, all the pieces are already here. I've already done this, so it's easy to do. We have a race transmission, but I think I'm going to go for the drift 4-speed. And Let's go. We're back into the A's. And let's see if we can drift this thing to 200,000 in one drift zone. I sure hope so. I'm going to fast travel over there. Put it in manual. Here we go. Might have to change the gear ratio. This is wild. It just immediately dead hooked when I shifted to second. That's not good. Okay. I guess it's not bad if we just stay in second. We're drifting. I'm glad I gave it some turbos. Good Lord. I guess the wheelbase isn't that long, so it's kind of tough to drift. Seems like a little short car. This thing doesn't have a rear seat or rear doors. But I feel like Mustangs and things like that are a little longer. This thing's more wide rather than longer. 200,000, there we go. All we have to do now is bring it to the finish line. That was easy. We got 3 stars now. This is nuts. This car is drifting so super slow, but man, is it a point getter. I just hope I don't fail the drift zone. Up into the 300s, pushing personal best category. Oh, 370, okay. 370, it makes sense. Look at this. Comes naturally complete. Finally, Chapter 4, Synchro Rev Match. Nissan debuted a new technology called Synchro Rev Match on the 370Z's 6-speed manual gearbox, which automatically matches the engine and transmission speed when shifting to allow for lightning-fast gear changes. Ideal for racing. Go beat any rivals, Ghost, in your 2010 Nissan 370Z and set a lightning-fast time yourself. Okay, so this is one of the things I hate to do. We're going to have to go back and forth, ping-ponging in and out of the custom upgrades. Oh, it's so much fun. Okay, let's go grab that all-wheel drive again. We're going to leave the turbos on. Let's get a wing that maybe takes our performance down. No. Sure, let's run this huge wing. Let's be ridiculous. Back to the tires we go. Let's bring... So now we're down into the A's. But I think I'm going to put more tire out to the back. Okay. Okay. Nothing is changing there. That's awesome. There it is. I think I also need a gear. Oh, no. We already have a gearbox. Okay. Let's do a 7-speed. Everything is good. I'm going to change race. There we go. Race suspension. Okay. All right. I think everything else is good. We have a perfectly A800 ride for this. We're going to go to A-Class Rivals. Amazing. And I think after this, the only thing we have is Photo Challenge. Like I said, we kind of did things a little weird this week. Over to Online and then Rivals. Here we go. Road Racing. Let's do this Descansar Dorado Sprint. A800. Known Cheese 2612. We'll try. I do have to change my manual transmission back to an automatic. And that's it. That's all I have. So this is a sprint. We can't hot lap it. We are way out in front of the Mercedes. Hopefully it stays that way. Great launch in this all-wheel drive 370 twin turbo Z. Oh, come on. Don't do it. Don't you do it. Oh, Lord. And he got me. Dang. So I'm going to have to try to make up some ground here. He did way better through the turn than I did. Getting close. Man, I hope I don't lose. It sucks. I want to do it in the Z. The weekly challenge car. 40%. If I can stay fast through here, maybe. The racing line went red, and I don't think he even reacted. We do have 7 speeds. Thank God for that. 6th gear didn't seem to be enough right there. He is all over the place. We have to bring it in because we were going towards the wall. That first turn really screwed me over. Trying to go easy on it through here. I think I have too much tire in the back. It's not rotating. Oh, we're starting to reel him in. Can we stay here, though? That's the question. Big turn. I'm going to get it to rotate with the e-brake. And it's all power from here. Power and traction. It's over. Yes. Woo. I love it. That was awesome. So, a challenging race. Very cool. We'll get a wheel spin. 2,000. That is my unlucky number. Somebody from the AR-12 gang. Level up, wheel spin, drift zone. No, thank you. Give me the notification, please. There it is. And that is your weekly challenge. Moving on here to the photo challenge, our last one of the day. Hashtag Alfagato. Photograph any Alfa Romeo on the frozen lake at La Gran Caldera. Okay, we'll travel there. Post haste. Any Alpha. So let's go. Let's get this drift car and send it. We are in the winter dry season, so it is frozen over up here. As soon as we hit the ice here, maybe I'll hit a little bump. Actually, look. I could just take a picture of that guy's car. There we go. Bang, bang. We get an orange suit as a reward. But there you go. That is your festival playlist for this week. We're already at 11 points, which means with a win tomorrow, we're going to get another Mazda MX-5 RF. So, cool. I will be just swimming in Mazda MX-5 RFs. And that's good because I like to put a certain build on a car and not change between different tunes, especially if I have it available. I can just stick one. I'll make this one this version, this one this version. That's awesome. So that's going to do it for me today. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Remember, tomorrow we have the trial, Saturday the PR Stunt Speedrun, and Sunday the Event Lab Showdown. And yeah, it's going to be fun. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I will see you tomorrow in the next one. Later.